There was a time, not so very long ago, when folks was different than they are nowadays. Oh, not necessarily better, just different. Everybody said yes ma'am and yes sir, and they meant it. They is polite, and it did seem like they cared more. It didn't seem to matter how mean or spiritually impure you might be. You do as a neighbor if folks knew you was good to your mama. Wasn't long after the big one, WW2. The men folks come back home from whooping old Adolf Hitler. The women quit their jobs in the factories. And the children finally got to meet this man called Daddy they had only heard about up until now. Oh, it was an exciting time. Everybody knew good things was about to happen because these was the days of good old Give 'em Hell Harry S. Truman. He was our favorite president here in 2 Samuel. Wasn't like that all over. Give 'em Hell Harry was always saying stuff to upset people. And most of the state voted against him in the last election. But not us. Mansell Dean said,
Old Harry, he don't take crap from nobody. And he don't have his nose stuck up some la-dee-da Washington senator's butt.
Oh, Doc said,
Mr. Truman is from Missouri. While that don't quite make him Southern, it don't make him a Yankee neither.
Frisky told me once.
President used to work with his hands. That makes him like one of us.
And when I read about his sign, the buck stops here, I knew he meant all of us, and not just himself. Well, that's how we felt about it here in 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel G.A. That's a funny name, ain't it? It comes out of the good book. They named it that because when they first built the town, they called it Samuel, after Samuel. Then
Samuel was burnt to the ground, the very ground, after that Yankee heathen Sherman marched through on his way to the sea and had to be rebuilt, totally rebuilt, after the late, great disturbance.
But I don't think nobody remembers 1 Samuel. Well, old Putty Walsh says he does, but he's only around 80. And most everybody knows he's about half crazy, so they don't pay him no mind anyway. 2 Samuel never has been what you call a big town, although we do have an awful lot of stores and other establishments that even big cities like Atlanta don't have. Why, 2 Samuel is even in a wet county. Since the highway going down to Florida runs through town, all the local stores wanted to sell beer to the tourists. We voted on it several years back. It would have passed unanimously, except for Juanita Wanamaker, whose daddy was bad to drink. He went out for a cigar one day and called a whole week later from a sheep farm in Montana and said he wasn't ever coming back. Our local watering hole is owned by Frisky Madison. It's just outside city limits up near the lake. So along with the beer and whiskey, they sell live bait too. That's why the sign out front says Red Eye and Red Wigglers. The men folks likes to gather there to talk over current events, drink a beer or two, and discuss the best way to fillet a fish. Generally speaking, things are hopping up at the bait and brew. Well, I did say, generally speaking, 2 Samuel is a quiet town. No, not silent. There's lots of things to listen to. There just ain't a lot of noise. You can hear birds a singing. Screen doors are slamming after supper. And sometimes at night. If you're standing down at the drugstore where the traffic light is, you can hear it change colors. You can. Oh, it's a wonderful place to live, You know what? I don't think there's a
Be
better...
flat. Who you talking to?
Nobody.
I can hear you yakking all the way in the kitchen.
I was just playing.
But how about you try playing a little softer, buddy? I can hear myself think.
That's U.S. He's my best friend. He's usually real nice, but he's got a lot on his mind, so he don't mean no harm. And most of the time, he's so much
Be
fun to
flat.
be with. It.
You got somebody out here I ought to be knowing about.
Nope. Nobody except just me.
Well, you need to stop your plan to help me get this place fixed up now. You hear?
Uh-huh.
I gotta get back to the saloon. You remember to sweep up this porch before you leave now.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean nothing. I knows you upset.
I'm okay.
Kids been asking about you.
Yeah.
They want me to bring you home for supper. They want you to see their tree house. Bring Thief Flat home, Daddy. He'll love our tree fort.
U.S., you reckon she's in heaven?
Oh, I know she is. God had to get somebody up there to run the heavenly choir for him. I'll see you later, buddy.
This is the summer that Miss Gertrude passed away. You know her, don't you? She's that tall lady that lived up here on Railroad Street. You know, she get piano lessons. Oh, you remember her. She is the sweetest woman that ever drawed a breath.
She is the sweetest woman that ever drawed a breath.
And the kindest.
And the kindness.
Never said nothing bad about nobody.
Never said nothing bad about nobody.
I'm fixing to get sugar diabetes, listening to all this morbid sentiment dripping from your mouths.
As you can tell, Miss Gertrude was dearly loved by everybody in 2 Samuel. Well, everybody except Mr. Moselle, who don't like nobody. She is especially missed down at the Change Your Life Hair and Beauty Emporium, owned and run by Omaha, Nebraska Medicine.
Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure. Sit up big now, Mary Sue, honey. I will think of her every time I open a bottle of Blue Roy. Sit still, Mary Sue. You acting like you got ants in your pants. She had the easiest hair I ever worked with, and pretty as I'll get out once I finish. It's just like cotton candy. Mary Sue, you want me to tell your mama? No, ma'am. You know what I'm a mind to do? Go down to the funeral home and see if I can't do her hair one last time. Sort of like a final tribute. June won't mind. He told me once he never could get ladies' hair to come out right. Mary Sue! You fixing to rub me the wrong way! I want you to remind me of this if I ever agree to watch this devil child again. When is her mama coming back from the drugstore? Better hurry up before I strangle the Oh! Hey, Ray! Oh, I know. Bless her heart. She's no trouble at all. Anytime. Happy to. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, baby. Demon child from hell. I'm gonna call Frisky and let him know what I'm gonna do. Hey, Arlita. I'm just fine. Yeah, hon, I got you down for a wash and set. Oh, I know it's sad. Oh, bless her heart. She's a fine woman. Can you ring up the bacon brew for me, please?
Hello, Baden Brew.
Morning, U.S. How you doing?
Well, I'm just fine, ma'am. And yourself?
I expect I'll do in a pinch. U.S., if Frisky ain't too busy, would you mind if I spoke to him?
No, ma'am. He ain't busy at all. It's your wife.
Tell her I'm busy.
No, I done told her you ain't busy.
Well, tell her you was wrong. I am busy.
Talk to your wife. You knows you crazy about her.
Hello, honey.
Frisky, I just wanted to let you know that I might not be there when you get home for dinner tonight.
Wow, what you doing, baby?
Oh, well, as soon as I finish up here, I'm going to go over to the funeral home and see if I can't do Miss Gertrude's hair.
One last time.
Oh, sweetheart, don't cry. You know I hates it when you cry.
Oh, she's just such a nice lady.
Well, you's a nice lady too. Want to do something like that for?
Oh, Frisky. I love you.
Me too, hon. Look, you just take all the time you need. I'll see you later tonight.
Said she loved you, didn't she?
None of your business.
I knows it every time you say,
Me too, hon.
I know she said it.
You know what she's fixing to do?
Uh-huh.
Go over to June's and do Miss Gertrude's hair.
Your wife is a fine woman.
Thank you, Mansell.
Not at all.
You never would guess it to look at him, but Frisky used to be quite a man about town. That is till he fell in love with Omaha.
You know, it wasn't for Miss Gertrude, I might never met Omaha. I remember I got a call from her early one morning saying, Frisky, you got to come over here. You know how she used to talk. There's this great big old crazy man in my backyard. He's trying to get in. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, please come help me. Well, I ain't even gotten dressed yet, so I was running over there, pulling up my breeches and buttoning my shirt. And I gets there. She said he just took off. But she had someone she wanted me to meet. Next thing I know, she's drugging me in the kitchen. I'm going, Miss Gertrude, I ain't even dressed yet. And she's saying, oh, you look fine. And there was Omaha. The vision and the page boy Bob.
Miss Gertrude introduced us, you know. Yes, she invited me over one day for coffee. You see, I was trying to start my business without my family's help, and I just moved here and I didn't know anybody. She is just so friendly. And then she went to the phone, and a couple minutes later, Frisky comes running in. He didn't hardly have his breeches on. Oh, he was so handsome with that bare chest and that nasty little Clark Gable mustache.
Omaha, Nebraska, herself. Can you believe it? You know, I never did understand her family naming her something like that until I went to a family reunion up in Chattanooga and I met her sisters, Selma, Alabama, and Tallahassee, Florida. Lord, them Chattanooga Purcells is big on steaks. I nearly died when I met her uncle, Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, what could I do but marry her?
See, Frisky and I hadn't been dating long at all when we run up to Tennessee for my family reunion. My family could not get over his odd name, Frisky Homer Madison. It is a bit strange, I reckon. But my family just loves him, though. My sister Tallahassee's just crazy about him. She even named her firstborn son after him. Madison, Wisconsin. That is a pretty name.
U.S., you reckon if I clean up the storeroom later on, I could get me a Baby Ruth right now?
Sure enough, help yourself.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and grab me a cold one while you're at it? Oh, and why don't you go ahead and just take a little sip of it as pay?
Mr. Dean, you be careful now. Don't you be corrupting B-Flat. You know is he too young to be drinking?
Oh, hell, U.S., you begin to sound like my wife. Now, one little sip ain't gonna do him any harm.
I just don't want him turning out like some folks around here.
Frisky. Frisky. You better watch out about that boy.
B-flat?
Ah, that U.S. mouthing off to your paying customers and giving away free merchandise to that retard.
I don't expect U.S. give away all that much, and besides, it's not like Manziel pays often enough to classify him as a paying customer.
Still, I'd keep an eye out if I were you. You know how they are.
I won't worry about U.S. I mean, he's worked here as long as I've owned the place. Besides, I already talked it over with Omaha, and when I die, I'm going to leave the bait and brew to him. Shh, don't say anything. It's going to be a surprise.
You can't do that.
Why not?
He's colored.
Good heavens, you're right!
Don't be a smarty pants.
Yeah? Well, don't you be coming in here trying to cause trouble between me and US. Now, this is my store, and I'll serve who I want, and I'll hire who I want. Now, I've known US ever since we was itty bitty. Yeah, his family's always lived next to mine. His mama practically raised up him and me together, so I reckon I know if I can trust that boy or not. In other words, Mr. Moselle, if you don't like the way I conduct my business, you are welcome to take your business elsewhere.
You know there ain't another place sells whiskey for 10 miles.
I know. Another reason I can do what I want. Hey boys, I was thinking, why don't we pool some money together and get some flowers to send for Miss Gertrude? We'll sign it from all of us here down at the baiting group.
Marcella already ordered us up some from the floors. But I reckon it won't hurt to order up some more. Miss Gertrude was a fine woman.
Frisky, I want to put in, I love Miss Gertrude, but I ain't got no money.
Be flat, I tell you what. After you clean up that storeroom, you help me tote that beer in, I'll put 50 cents in for you.
Thanks, US, thanks.
How about you, Mr. Moselle?
I ain't a giving.
You know I'm gonna get it out of you.
I ain't a giving.
You stingy old... US, put Mr. Moselle down for $1, and the next time he orders a shot, inform him that the price has gone up.
That's highway robbery.
Well, like I said, you don't like how I do business, you can go elsewhere.
Hey Marcella, how are you today?
I'm fine now that I got Mansell working on the barn roof. It's been leaking for 6 months. You didn't tell me she was going to be here today.
She dropped in at the last minute.
Hey, Marcella. I haven't seen you since we had to pull your husband out of Myers Lake after that boating accident last month. Did you ever find out whose pig that was? No, we never did, but it was probably related to you. I do need to be kinder to the unfortunates of the world. I can be generous today. I got Mansell working on that barn roof, and he ain't going nowhere till it's finished.
How's that?
Well, I watched him drag all his tools up the ladder, tar, shingles, nails, enough 2x4s to build a boat. And when he's finished, I took that ladder down and put it underneath the front porch.
You didn't.
He hollered loud enough to beat the band, but I said, "You ain't going nowhere till it's finished. You ain't heading off to the bait and brew, I reckon." Then, as an added precaution, I told Junior to take his truck downtown and see a picture show, and then I took the sedan down here. So even if he wants to go, he ain't going no place.
Mansell, is that your tractor parked out front?
Yep,
Why don't you drive your tractor here? You live at least 10 miles away.
my tractor. Reckon I'll do what I want with it.
His wife told him to patch up the barn.
But he didn't want to, did you?
Nope.
So he tore a big hole in the roof, climbed to the loft, and drove a draft tractor over here.
I didn't even want to come. But it's the principle of the thing. Just because she's my wife don't mean she can tell me what to do.
Marriage is a complicated thing.
It is indeed. You have to give 110%. Where's Omaha, Nebraska?
She went over to the funeral home to see if she could fix Miss Gertrude's hair.
Oh, what a sweet thing to do. I think it's awful nice of her to want to fix Miss Gertrude's hair, but me, I couldn't stand to touch a dead person. Ooh. Oh, well, that's where Omaha got her training, so I don't think it bothers her none. What are you talking about? Oh,
Oh, well, she learned everything she knows about hair and makeup at her daddy's place, the Chattanooga Funeral Home.
What?
Oh, Lord of mercy! I thought for sure you'd heard that before. I thought you knew everything that went on 2nd Samuel.
Oh my goodness!
That's why when she does our makeup, she never gets us quite dark enough. I figure she forgets we're going out into daylight instead of into a hole.
Oh, you're pulling my leg. Oh, and I'm going to ask her about it when she gets back. How much longer is she going to be gone, Ruby?
I don't know, Jimmy Dan. When she left, she said it would take as long as it takes.
Well, I just know you're lying to me, Marcella Dean. So I'm not going to give it another moment's thought.
I wish you wouldn't get her all stirred up. When Omaha gets back, Jimmy Dan's gonna be on her like ugly on a pig.
I can't help it. She's just so stupid.
She can't help it, she's dumb.
Yeah, but she could just stay home.
I wish I could stand up to her the way you do.
What will me, honey?
No,
can.
I can't. I want to. Sometimes she aggravates the H-E-double-L out of me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next time she gets to you, you just tell me and I'll punch her for you. I'd enjoy it.
Marcella.
No, better yet, get you one of those big old Life magazines, roll it up, and just smack her right upside the head.
I couldn't.
Oh, at least years to your life.
I sure am sad about Miss Gertrude. Every week when she came in here, she was as polite and nice to me as she was to Omaha. You get to appreciate things like that. A whole lot of people come in here and treat me like dirt because I'm a paid employee and not the owner.
Ruby, get me a Coke out of the back.
$0.07.
7 cents?
7 cents.
I swear things get any higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? Ugh. 5, 6. 7. There.
I'm going to send some flowers over to the funeral home. You want to go in with me?
Oh, I already ordered some from me and Mansell, but thank you anyway.
Me and my husband ordered this great big bouquet of red roses to be sent over. Bobby, he just thought the world of her. That's why he wants me to sing at her funeral. But I didn't know her much more than to just say, hi.
Well, that explains it.
What?
Why you're sending her red roses?
What are you talking about?
I don't understand. I thought you knew everybody's business. She hated red roses with a passion.
But why?
Well, her fiancé was shot down in Germany in the First World War, and his body was never recovered. So when they had the funeral, they had to bury an empty coffin because he was a flyer and a hero. Everybody sent red roses. There were millions of them. Poor Miss Gertrude. Everywhere she looked, roses, roses, roses. She was so upset she just passed out right on the floor. When she came to, she said, "Take them away. I can't stand the smell." I hear, for years afterwards, if she saw or even smelled roses, she would just burst right into tears. Everybody in town knows that. I would never send red roses to her funeral. People might think I was insulting her.
Lord! I didn't know! Ruby, where's the phone?
Over yonder.
Oh, take it. Oh. Arletta, give me Mary Nell at the flower shop. Oh.
I try to keep busy. There's lots of things to do around town, even if it don't seem like they would be. Hey, Miss Omaha.
Oh, hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
Miss Omaha, did you run out of hair goo again? I keep on telling you, if you just call over to the Bait and Brew, I'll run on down to the drugstore and get it for you. I don't mind.
No, hun, I didn't run out. But when I do, I will let you know, I promise. I'm just heading over to the funeral home.
You gonna see Miss Gertrude? Can I go?
Now calm down a minute. I'm going over to see June to see if I can't do her hair and help get her ready for the... Oh.
The funeral?
Oh.
Oh. Well, I reckon I'll just wait. I want to see her when she's just perfect. Just like God sees her.
Oh my goodness, well. I will give it my best.
U.S. says that's all you can do. If you don't give it your best shot, you ain't living at the foot of the cross.
I know that's right. Bye-bye, I'll see you later.
Miss Omaha,
Yes?
you remember that dance we had at Mr. Morgan's barn racing, don't you?
How could I forget? Frisky near about two-stepped my feet off the ends of my legs.
You did Miss Gertrude's hair that time, too. You put it up in
A French twist? I remember.
That's the beautifulest I ever seen, Miss Gertrude. Do you think you could?
Be flat. Consider it done.
Thanks, Miss Omaha.
Now you be sure to stop by the beauty shop sometime this afternoon, Kay?
Okay, see you later. Good looking. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, odd jobs. I do lots of odd jobs around town. Why, I don't know of one store in 2nd Samuel that can get along without me. I go over to the packing sack and get his rotten fruit, and then I sell it to Mr. Moselle for 10 cents as pig food. I'm a shrewd businessman. At the Change Your Life Hair and Beauty Emporium, they save all the used up old hair for me, and I sell it to people for a nickel a bag. It's a well-known fact that if you put human hair in your attic, it'll keep the squirrels out.
Come on in, B-flat. You know you don't have to knock.
Yes, I know. I'd just like to let y'all know a man's coming in case you're doing some kind of girl things. It's real sad about Miss Gertrude, ain't it?
Yes, it is, B-flat. I know you was real close to her.
Yes, Miss Marcella. I did lots of chores for her. I never charged her 'cause she is by herself. She just needed a man to help her sometimes.
You're a real gentleman, B-flat.
Thank you, Miss Ruby. She's about my best friend. I could talk to her about anything. She just listen and never tell me I was being stupid.
Friends is good to have.
But I still got U.S. He's my other best friend.
That's fine, B-flat.
Your bag of hair's in the back room.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, grab 2 Coca-Colas and we'll do our trick for him.
Huh. I hope the county will lock up that simple-minded thing now that Miss Gertrude ain't here to take care of him. He scares me.
He does just fine looking after himself in his daddy's old house. She only looked in on him, and I plan to look in on him myself now that Miss Gertrude's gone.
He's not simple-minded, he's just slow. He reads more than I do, and he remembers everything he hears.
And if anybody needs to be scared, it's him. No telling what you might do if you got real desperate one night.
Oh, I never!
Miss Jimmy Deanne, I sure am proud you're gonna be singing at the cemetery.
Oh?
Yes, Miss Gertrude, she always said you had the sweetest voice she ever heard.
Well,
Wasn't that nice of her? I didn't know she ever noticed my singing.
Oh, yes, and her being a music teacher and all, she always noticed about the choir. She loved your solos.
I had no idea.
She used to tell your husband after preaching every Sunday how much she liked it.
Well, he never told me.
Yes, he said not to tell you, because your head was all swollen up enough already. Miss Marcelo, here's your Coke. You ready to do our trick?
I'm ready.
I got to go now. Bye-bye.
I don't understand why you all keep making over that retard. Jimmy Deanne, what's about foot long, has about 1 million legs, is green and bats? I don't know. I don't either. But that's been crawling up your legs!
As it is and always has been, folks are planning a little party for after Miss Gertrude's funeral. Now, normally we would express our regrets to the family at the gathering, but she don't have no family. But it didn't seem right not to do it just on that account. It's to be at her house. And even though she won't be there, most everybody will be thinking about her. It's customary to bring a covered dish and maybe a jar of iced tea, and then they'll just stand around eating it all and saying how sad it is she's gone, and oh, wouldn't she have loved to be here, seeing how much she loved to get together. Oh, to be just a good old time, big old time. Now, it ain't a reunion, and it ain't like dinner on the grounds. I read about a thing they do up north called a wake. Well, it ain't that either. It's just what we do here in 2 Samuel when somebody dies. But of course there are details to work out. You wouldn't want everybody to bring tater salad.
You have everything set over at Miss Gertrude's?
Yep, I done opened up all the windows and let it air out.
Good. Omaha said some of the girls are heading over there later tonight to clean up.
I don't know what they're gonna find to clean. It's spotless now.
You know how ladies are.
I'm gonna go over tonight and clean it up real good.
I'll go with you if you need help.
I'm busy.
My wife, she's making fried chicken.
Oh, Lordy. Lordy, I love her fried chicken.
What's Marcella bringing?
Deviled eggs. Huh? Huh?
You know, it just isn't a funeral without Marcella's good old deviled eggs.
That's right.
Deviled eggs, crackling cornbread, pinto beans, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and some sweet milk.
Turnip greens, corn on the cob, butter beans, sliced tomatoes and onions, and some coconut cake.
I'm gonna bring the paper plates, okay? You wanna make something of it yet?
Yeah?
No!
I'm thinking maybe me and the wife won't come over after the funeral.
Why, U.S.?
I'm afraid it might make some folks feel uncomfortable.
You don't have to worry about that, U.S.
Why should anybody feel uncomfortable?
'Cause he's colored.
That won't bother nobody.
Oh,
He's always been that color, everybody knows it.
He's got a point there, U.S.
Me and you as Miss Gertrude's best friends, it wouldn't be right if you didn't come.
I reckon it wouldn't be right if her two best friends weren't there. Come on, buddy, help me tote that beer in.
All right, fellas.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Why don't you pull up a chair? So what brings you around these parts?
Old Adam's down the road there, broke his leg. Pig fell on him.
Boy, that Adams is a caution, ain't he?
Yeah, his wife called me instead of bringing him in. Couldn't get him out of the pig pen, him being so big and all.
Is he gonna be all right?
Oh, he'd be fine if his wife can keep in bed for a few more days.
Keep that damn pig off him.
Say, Doc, you gonna come to Miss Gertrude's funeral?
Of course, she's one of my favorite patients.
Doc, what made her die?
She had a bad heart, B-flat. I've been treating her since she first come here, and to tell you the truth, she lived a good 10 years longer than I would have thought.
No, I wouldn't have figured an old horse doctor like you'd be able to pull off something like that.
No, it wasn't me. She was an uncommonly happy woman. I think that had more to do with it than anything I could have done.
I'm glad she's happy anyway.
She is, B-flat. Say, could you get me a cold knee-high while you up?
Hey, Doc. What is your wife bringing to the gathering?
You gotta stop thinking about food, Mansell. We're getting fat.
Thinking about food ain't what making them fat.
What are you laughing?
Shut up, Marcel.
Everybody knows how good a doctor old Doc is, even though he don't like to say so. That'd be a bragging, and he don't take much to that. Since people don't get sick much around here, Doc also owns a mighty fine feed store. Sometimes he'll come to Doctor and make deliveries along the way. Oh, that there is June Klein. You know about him. He runs the funeral home where Miss Gertrude is. It's called the Klein Brothers Mortuary and Crematorium, even though June ain't got no brothers. You see, it was his daddy and his daddy's brother's place first. They're dead now, but June didn't see no point in changing it since folks was used to it that way.
U.S., pour me a shot of bourbon. You better make that a double shot.
Something wrong?
Oh boy, you better believe it. You better believe it. Oh.
Oh, Omaha was heading over to your place. Anything happen to her?
No, Frisky, your wife is just fine.
What's wrong, Miss Omaha? What is it?
Well, no, she's upset. She's mighty upset, but then again, I'm mighty upset.
Mr. Klein, what happened?
You know, some days, pour me another. You know, some days it don't pay to get out of bed. You don't know it until you get up. And if you could get a preview of your day, you know, kind of like they do at the picture show, well, while you're having breakfast, you could decide whether you wanted to participate or not.
Are you going to tell us what happened? You just going to keep running your mouth, June Klein?
I'm getting to it. U.S.?
U.S., don't pour him no more until he tells us what the devil he's yammering on about.
Well, I was over at the mortuary tending to Miss Gertrude. I'd hardly got started when Omaha walked in. She said she wanted to do Miss Gertrude's hair, and I said, that's fine. I have such a hard time with ladies' hair, you know. No matter what I do, it just don't puff up right. So I told her, why didn't she just wash and set it while I tended to what I needed to?
You ain't gonna go into a lot of detail about what it was you did, are you?
I know most people find my job distasteful, Mr. Moselle, but I provide a service. One that is needed by everyone eventually.
Tell us!
Well, Omaha started chattering away. You know how she is. That woman does love to talk. Well, I don't know what we's talking about, but we's having the best time when all of a sudden I noticed. Thought to myself, that can't be what I thought it was. So I had another look, and sure enough, it's what I thought it was. Well, I must have got real quiet because Omaha walked over and she said,
Got your tongue, Jim Clyde?
well, she saw what I saw, and she started screaming louder than I ever hoped to hear again. So I grabbed her around the shoulders and I physically pushed her out of the room. I told her to hush now. No telling what people might think, but she just kept on hollering. Well, nothing like this has ever happened to me before. I didn't know what to do, so I locked up the funeral home and I comes over here for a drink. What happened? Well, gentlemen, I don't know how. I don't know why. Lord knows I don't know anything at all except Miss Gertrude. Miss Gertrude was a man!
Of course, you couldn't never expect something like this. Not to sneak around town. People are whispering it to one another. But I never would have expected all the to-do people was making over it either. See what I mean? They're getting all worked up over at the bait and brew too.
I don't believe it. It don't seem possible.
Believe it?
But we all noticed so well. I mean, we seen it every day just about. Are you sure about this, June?
Frisky Madison, I may not know every aspect of the craft, but I've been in this business a long, long time. And as for being able to tell men's folks from women's folks, I guarantee I know how to do that.
I just can't believe it. I mean, how did she get away with it all these years?
I knew it.
Horse manure.
I did.
You didn't know any more than the rest of us, Mr. Motel.
She didn't walk right. Not hardly like a woman at all. Didn't wiggle right.
She wiggled just fine. Well, you know what I mean.
And she had that little mustache.
Oh, that don't mean nothing. My wife's got one like Groucho Marx, and she's had 6 kids.
I just can't believe it. I mean, I spent all that time with her, and I didn't know.
When did you spend time with Miss Gertrude?
You remember? Back during the war. Was kidnapped by Nazis.
Oh! Denzel, don't start that crap again. You was not kidnapped by Nazis.
Was too. They picked up my brother Raymond and I.
Oh, Jiminy Mansell, everybody knows you and Raymond was off on a toot.
Was not.
Was so.
Marcella said she'd file for divorce if you got drunk again.
Now you got it all wrong. Now, I don't recall all the details. But I remember being in the back seat of Miss Gertrude's Chevy, and my brother Raymond telling her how these Nazis driving this here submarine came and picked us right up off Myrtle Beach.
I don't recall any reports of enemy attacks in South Carolina.
If you was in a submarine, how come you had a tire track running across your shirt?
Everybody knows Raymond made that story up to protect your butts.
Well, Miss Gertrude believed us all the way back, and she'd been at that big church conference. All the way back, she just kept saying, my, and oh, bless your heart.
Well, of course she did. I mean, she didn't know any better. I mean, she's just an old woman who never...
Yeah.
How did it happen? I mean, why did he do it?
I think the answer to that is pretty simple. I read about it in a magazine. Miss Gertrude was, what's the word? Kinky.
Kinky?
Kinky.
What kind of magazines you be a reading, Mr. Moselle?
Just regular old magazines.
Now, I read Saturday Evening Post and Grit every week, and I've never ever heard of the word kinky before.
What these magazines called, Mr. Moselle?
Can I borrow one?
Don't you worry about my magazines. What I'd like to know is if Doc is such a hot-shot doctor, how come he didn't notice about none of this?
Oh, I noticed. I ain't stupid. I knew it.
How come you never told any of us?
I don't believe it was any of your business, Mr. Moselle.
None of our business.
I have treated everyone in this town at one time or another. And while I may have mentioned your ailments to other people, all of you have peculiarities you don't want me to talk about.
Now, I hardly think that a man who's dressing up in a woman is even in the same category as a man who has a tattoo on his butt. If anybody does, I mean, that's the sort of thing that he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All of you have stuff you don't want getting around town because it wouldn't make any sense to anybody else but you. I ain't saying this thing about Miss Gertrude makes absolute sense to me. But as far as I'm concerned, Miss Gertrude was a lady.
Dog,
Yeah,
they's mighty upset, ain't they?
I'm afraid it's getting that way.
Is it true?
About Miss Gertrude? Yeah, it's true.
How come Miss Gertrude did that?
Well, when she first come to me, it was strange, of course. I never had experience with anyone like her before, but right off the bat, she told me she had a bad heart and the rest of her anatomy was of no concern. But that if I had any questions, I should ask. That took me by surprise, I'll tell you. So, I asked her, how come you're like this? You know what she said? How come you're like that? Well, we both turned out. Well, we talked about it some more, and it never did become crystal clear to me, but as time went by, it didn't seem like such a big deal. She was normal for her.
Didn't you think people would find out when she passed?
Well, a couple of years ago, we were talking, and I asked her if she put any thought to it, and she said she had. If life didn't rise above her death, then it wasn't much of a life.
I don't think I understand all this stuff.
I don't reckon anybody does, B-flat.
But it don't matter, though,
Well, why's that, son?
'cause she's still Miss Gertrude.
You're right, boy. You are right. She is still Miss Gertrude.
In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth.
I'm gonna stick this in through your nose if anything else comes out of your mouth.
How you doing, Omaha, Nebraska? I hear you had a bit of a shock.
Bit of a shock.
Seeing your dog squashed by a car is a bit of a shock. I'd say finding out somebody you've been washing and setting for years is a man is a little more than a bit of a shock.
She'll be okay, Doc. Well, we're making some coffee. As soon as we get something warm in her, she'll be all right.
Oh, my honey, you just drink this up now. You'll feel better. Oh, hey, Doc.
Marcella.
Miss Omaha, it's all right. I know you're upset, but it's okay. She's still Miss Gertrude.
Still Miss Gertrude? You big dummy. She ain't never been Miss Gertrude.
Oh, Jimmy DeAnne, there's no point in being hateful with B flat.
Well, he needs to realize what's going on.
I think there's just a little bit more going on than he can understand.
Girls,
So you just best hush up. Hush up. Hush up. Well,
We just can't let this slide by without anybody paying attention to it.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that, Jimmy DeAnne.
And I want to ask you one question, Buster. You were his doctor. You had to know. Why didn't you tell us?
I don't recall anybody asking me.
What kind of stupid answer is that? Why would anybody ask you?
Jimmy DeAnne, you better calm down.
Don't you tell me what to do.
ladies, please.
No. Y'all need to understand the importance of this whole thing.
We understand, but you don't have to be so ugly.
Ugly? You ain't ever seen ugly yet.
I reckon I better be going.
No, you wait a minute, Buster.
What?
You said you didn't tell us before because nobody asked. Well, now, I'm asking. Is there anybody else in town like her? Him?
Miss Gertrude.
Miss Gertrude!
I don't believe that's any of your concern, Missy.
What?
I'm not saying there is. I ain't saying there isn't. But either way, it's none of your business. Come on, B-flat.
Bye-bye, ladies. See y'all later.
Well, it's easy enough to figure out. Anybody's had kids can't be. Oh, now, wait a minute. Me and Bobby haven't had none yet, but we're trying. Oh, don't look at me like that. And Omaha ain't had no kids neither.
Don't you point your finger at me, Jimmy DeAnne. I will drop my drawers right here and now if I need to.
See how everybody's getting? People has a problem when they feel like they've been lied to. Maybe that ain't quite it. People has a problem when they feel like people has a problem when they find out somebody's got a secret, especially when they had it for a long time. Makes them get all insecure. I don't think that's what Miss Gertrude had in mind. Like Doc said, she's normal for her. She's just being herself. I remember one time when I was real little, I was over at Miss Gertrude's and we were sitting on the piano bench and she's trying to teach me how to play something. What was it? Da 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 da. But I just couldn't do it. I said, Miss Gertrude, I wish they was, but they just ain't nothing musical about me. And she got real quiet, because she knew I was right. Sure they is. Everybody's got something musical about them. Yours is in your name. From now on, instead of calling you Bernard Flat, I'm going to call you B Flat. Miss Gertrude was the sweetest, most kindest lady you'd ever want to meet. And if it took a being a man for her to be as fine and good as she was, well, I reckon that's okay. She's still Miss Gertrude.
Now, I'm not saying what's right, and I'm not saying what's wrong, but I don't think it's fitting to be burying somebody like that in the family cemetery.
How's that?
Well, the children will see.
I don't think that makes much difference, June. I mean, men and women, once you pile dirt over them, they all look pretty much the same.
You know what he means, smarty pants? What you gonna put on the gravestone? Mr. and/or Miss Gertrude?
I don't know. I never had to deal with something like this before. U.S., what do your people do with, something like this?
As I recall, I don't remember anything like this ever happening in my neighborhood.
That time I was kidnapped by Nazis. When she dropped me off at my house, she kissed my cheek.
I don't think we ought to allow the funeral.
What's he mean, U.S.?
2 Samuel is a good, clean, hard-working town. And I don't think burying a prevert in our cemetery is what the good Lord intended.
Send him to Atlanta or New York or one of them cities that's got weirdos.
He ought to be among his own kind anyhow.
They can handle it there.
They'll know what to do with him in a big city. They got lots of his kind there, I hear.
He's not from 2 Samuel anyway. He's not one of us.
Only got here 25 years ago. It's not like he's a natural-born citizen.
No. We can't allow this to happen.
Miss Gertrude can't be buried in 2 Samuel.
We'll just send her somewhere else. Where? Somewhere north, like I said, Atlanta, New York, one of them big cities. Chattanooga, maybe. I don't know.
She didn't have any family there.
Well, she can't stay here.
Well, hell, Jimmy D. and we gotta have a place to send her. We can't just stick her on the 7:30 Greyhound.
Well, where'd she come from? How'd she get here? How'd she do this for 25 years?
I know she told us once where she was from, but I just remember
She's
where.
been here as long as I remember.
We'll call Frisky. Someone at that damn saloon will know where she's from. Hey, Our Lady, can you bring up the bacon brew? Yeah, I heard about it. Now bring up the bacon brew.
Bacon brew?
Y'all know what's happened, don't you, U.S.?
Yes, ma'am. We're just talking about it.
Is Frisky there? No.
Your husband?
Yes, the only Frisky I know of. Is he there?
I'd rather you be mad at me than your wife.
Hello, honey.
Frisky Madison, have you ever heard of such a thing?
No, I haven't.
Oh, in all my born years, I never.
No, I
Oh, the
understand.
girls are awful upset, and I might add, so am I.
Yes, I
I
understand.
don't know what to do about this sort of thing, but the girls are saying that we should send her back to her people. Does anyone over there know where she's from?
I don't know. I'll ask. Omaha's saying we should send her back to her own people.
Yeah, see? I told you.
Well, does anybody know where that is?
No.
I do, but I ain't gonna tell you.
Hold on, Omaha. What was that, B-Flat?
What you talking about?
I said I do, but I ain't gonna tell you.
What's going on over there? Is that B-flat? What's he saying?
You better tell us, boy.
No!
What's happening?
I don't know. I can hear B-flat, but I can't make out what he's saying. He's a hollering.
B-flat?
Ain't gonna tell you because what you're saying is wrong.
Frisky, you better talk to me.
Shut up, Omaha.
My daddy, before he died, said I should always be nice to my neighbors and always be easy to get along with. Because I ain't as smart as y'all. But that ain't true. Not that part about you being smart. You think you know something you don't. Yesterday you said how much you love Miss Gertrude. And now you can't even stand to have her buried here? She's the same person, ain't she? Ain't she? She had something different about her, but I got something different about me. You're gonna send me away when I die. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Please don't let them do this.
was there, B-flat was having some kind of a fit.
Lord, B-flat pitched a fit.
He
B-flat.
was so upset about Miss Gertrude, and now everybody wants to send her away.
Oh, he's so dumb. He don't know half of what's going on anyway.
I don't know why B-flat would act like that. I mean, can't you see we're just trying to figure out what's best for everybody?
I think I need a drink. U.S., will you pour me another?
Yo, come on now. I need an answer. Is there something wrong with me?
That boy has never been nothing but trouble.
That's a little bit harsh, Mr. Moselle.
His daddy should have sent him to Milledgeville years ago.
Now, hold on there.
Y'all don't think that...
That they're both proverbial hit the fan?
If his daddy, rest his soul, was still alive, he would not have allowed him to talk to us like that. My daddy, rest his soul too, would have beat me from here to yonder and back if I'd back-talked my elders.
And betters.
Y'all don't think that...
Shut up, Mansell! Can't you see we're trying to think?
Okay. Well, I thought I could count on my friends in a time like this, but I guess not. Reckon I'll just go on home.
That's not funny, Frisky.
Just trying to lighten up.
Frisky. You reckon you can get me a beer? Uh-huh.
Sure. You been wanting that in a glass?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Just thought you might want it in a glass.
I ain't never had it in a glass before.
First time for everything.
Is that some sort of crack?
What you doing over there, boy?
I ain't sure.
Look like you're fixing to go somewhere.
I might be.
I'll leave him alone, Mr. Moselle. He ain't hurt you none.
Been awful quiet back there, boy. Normally you can't wait to put your 2 cents worth in.
Didn't think my 2 cents worth was needed, Mr. Moselle.
But you do have to have some feelings about it, though, U.S., don't you?
You remember about 10 years ago when my wife Sarah was real sick? She had that fever that was going around. Thought I might lose her at one point.
I remember. I told you to take all the time that you need.
Told me not to be worried about my paycheck. I sure did appreciate that.
Yeah. It's what friends do for one another.
On about the 3rd day she's sick, Miss Gertrude showed up at the door. She had a valise in her hand and said she come to help with the babies and that she would be here for as long as we needed. I said, Miss Gertrude, you can't be doing that. What people gonna think? White woman staying in a colored family's house. You know what she said? That's what friends do for one another. I think B-flat's right. He's different and so am I. But you didn't have any problem with it because you already knows it. Ain't no way we could hide it.
But the Bible says...
Mr. Moselle, I done read the Bible from cover to cover on more than one occasion, and it don't say nothing nowhere about sweet little old ladies who happen to be men.
I think the Bible does
Bible
say...
says a lot of things. But that's one thing that it said that never changes throughout the whole book.
What's that, U.S.?
Love one another. That's all. Just love one another. Now, Miss Gertrude was a wonderful person. Before this happened, couldn't nobody think of a bad thing to say about her. She tried to be kind to everybody in this town. Now, I don't know why she done what she done, but it ain't on us to judge now, is it? So I'm gonna go back over to her house and finish getting ready for the gathering, cause that's what friends do for one another.
believe that. Damn uppity
No,
bitch.
Mr. Moselle. That's enough.
I don't really hate you,
I knows you don't.
but it hurt my feelings when you didn't tell them anything when they were saying all that stuff.
I knows.
How come you didn't?
Sometimes I'm more comfortable not commenting on the ways of white folks, especially when they're getting all worked up.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm afraid, sometimes I'm not. Now, Frisky, he's my friend and he looks out for me. But if I push too much, there won't be much he can do.
'Cause you're colored.
'Cause I'm different.
People's funny.
How come?
Frisky's different from Mansell, and Old Doc, and Mr. Moselle. Well, he's different from everybody. Yes, how come some kinds of difference okay?
Beats me.
People's funny.
Yep.
US, how come everybody's getting so crazy about this?
Well, Miss Gertrude was real different.
That don't make no sense.
Then you explain it.
Explain, Miss Gertrude. They think they know something because they found out she had a secret. Secrets ain't nothing. Everybody's got them. If there's anybody's secret, if there's anybody's business, they wouldn't be secrets. Mansell D, he's got a tattoo of Jesus on his butt. One time, when my daddy just died, I was real sad. And Miss Gertrude sat down beside me, gave me a stick of juicy fruit, and put her arm around me. We sat there and chewed for a long time. Didn't neither one of us talk. It was real nice. I felt safe. The sweet was almost gone out of my gum for either one of us said anything. B flat. Sometimes the world don't always seem fair, but it's all we got to work with. When life dumps manure on you, plant tomatoes. Well, that made me laugh, and she hugged me. I told her I was scared, and she said I wouldn't always be. She said sometimes she gets scared too. Sometimes at night, she'd be scared of something, a noise, or just something she's thinking about. And she'd get up and just go to the window and look up at the sky, 'cause that always made her feel better. Made all her problems seem real little, she said. You know what? When I get scared now, I do the same thing. When I do, I can still hear Miss Gertrude. Now remember, when it gets dark enough, you can see the stars. I love Miss Gertrude. This is her home. This is where she belongs. There ain't no good reason to send her no place else. I'm glad you ain't dead.
Lordy, Lordy. That boy got more sense than the rest of us put together.
Frisky says y'all want to send Miss Gertrude home. I come to tell you where that is.
Oh, be flat, you don't have to-
Yes, he does. Tell us where she was from.
Miss Jimmy Deanne, she's from here. Second Samuel. She lived right over yonder on Railroad Street.
Oh, good God, you see, I told you he don't know what's going on.
Yes, I know what's going on. Y'all want to send Miss Gertrude home. This is her home.
No, honey, that's not what we're talking about. We want to know what town she's from.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to send her no place. She lived in Second Samuel.
No, we want to know what town she was born in so we can send her back to her people.
It don't matter where she's born. It's where she lived that counts.
Oh, but maybe her family.
She ain't got no family but us. She didn't like her birth town. It must be way up north, 'cause she talked about how cold it was. That's something she always said. I come from a cold and horrible place. She said nobody was friendly. Nobody spoke to you. She said it wasn't like it was here in Second Samuel, where everybody knows each other and helps each other. She said Second Samuel is like a great big family. Everybody being together, sometimes happy, sometimes fussing, but always caring. She said that sometimes it can be easier to hide in a big city, but sometimes you get tired of hiding and you just want to say hello to somebody. I never did understand what she's talking about. But she said I should be proud to live in a place like Second Samuel, 'cause she sure was. Let me see. What was the name of the town that she was from? I think it was...
No. I said no.
We don't really need to know.
Are you sure?
We're sure.
You don't care anymore?
We know all we need to know about Miss Gertrude.
That's right.
The important things.
Okay. I don't understand. But I'm going to go on back to the bake and brew now.
Be flat.
Yes, sir?
Oh, never mind. I'll see you at the cemetery.
Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by.
tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong. Farther along we'll know all about it. Farther along we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by.
The whole town was at the cemetery this afternoon for the funeral. After everybody getting all upset, they finally realized what I've been saying all along, that she's still Miss Gertrude. A lot of folks is mighty ashamed of the way they acted, like Miss Jimmy Deanne. She bought the biggest bunch of flowers you ever saw. Not roses, though. Said Miss Gertrude didn't like roses. I don't know where she got that idea. Miss Gertrude raised prize-winning roses out yonder in her backyard. A lot of other folks is proud of the way we're acting now. Old Doc says it.
'Cause we ain't some dumb hick town.
Mansell just keeps rubbing his face and saying,
Now, is there something wrong with me?
Frisky says.
Second Samuel has met perversity and accepted it.
Mr. Moselle says,
Horse manure.
oh, you know how he is. Well, it's almost time to go to Miss Gertrude's for the gathering. There's going to be lots of good food and cakes and iced tea. And Miss Jimmy Deanne will probably sing a few more songs. You know how pretty her voice is. Then we'll just talk. That's the best part. Talk about whether or not the Methodists are going to pave their parking lot, since the Baptists did, and the weather, and who's going to run against old Give 'em Hell Harry next time. Then we'll talk about Miss Gertrude and how much we're going to miss her. Because that's the way we do things here in 2 Samuel.
Cheer up, my brother, live in the sun.